Welcome to the International Institute of Olympic Bartending. In the following tape, we will show you how to become an Olympic bartender. Whether you're a weekend mixologist or a professional bartender, Olympic bartending can be fun and more profitable than just your basic style of bartending.
Hi, how you doing? Vodka OJ?
On a what?
Vodka OJ? Thanks. Bit of a straw.
Right.
Hey, Captain, what are you having?
How about a vodka orange juice?
Vodka and orange juice. Yeah. Coming right up.
I like that.
Dude, how about this one?
All right.
All right, there you go.
Thank you.
You're
Where'd you
quite
learn to do that?
Oh, med school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I paid for another semester. All right.
Pretty fancy stuff, huh? But the beauty of Olympic bartending is you don't have to be a master juggler or magician to do this kind of routine. There's a certain amount of difficulty, but with training, practice, and dedication, anyone can do it.
Before you can get started on the road to becoming an Olympic bartender, you're going to need some required items. A 16-ounce tumbler, a 22-ounce tumbler, 4 pour spouts, a standard mixing glass, 2 quart-sized bottles, and last but certainly not least, some type of eye protection. In the beginning, we recommend you use plastic items. For example, a plastic tumbler is a great substitute for a mixing tin. The use of plastic and other unbreakable items will ensure your safety and the safety of your surroundings. You should practice in an open area free of anything breakable. Wear safety glasses, hard-toed shoes, long pants, and a long-sleeve shirt. We are fortunate to have with us J.B. Bandy. He will demonstrate all of the techniques that you will be learning. It was because of J.B.'s mastery of the Olympic bartending technique that he was chosen to choreograph the bar moves for Tom Cruise and Brian Brown in the feature film Cocktail. The 4 basic techniques. The foundation of Olympic bartending is based on 4 simple techniques: the horizontal spin, the vertical spin, the standard flip, and the bottle flip. The first technique is the horizontal spin. We begin with the tin in the up position. The mouth of the tin should be away from your body. Keep your palm up and cock your wrist as though you were rolling dice. This will cause the rotation of the tin as you roll your wrist out. The second basic technique is the vertical spin. Begin by holding the tin mouth up at waist level. Now cock your wrist and release in an upward motion. Remember, do not let the tin lose contact with your palm or your fingers. The third technique is the standard flip. Start with the tin on the bar top, open end down. Grab the base of the tin with your fingertips and tap it lightly to the bar top to feel the weight. Using your wrist and forearm as the pull, release in an upward motion, flipping the tin 1.5 revolutions. Catch at shoulder height, mouth up. The fourth technique is the bottle flip. Before you can do an Olympic-style bottle flip, you must master this simple exercise using a bottle without a pour spout. To begin, hold the bottle by the neck to feel the weight. Then flip it underhand, allowing the bottle to do 1 complete revolution in the air. Do not allow the bottle to rotate more than 6 inches from your hand. Once you've mastered this exercise, you are ready to do the Olympic-style flip. Hold the neck of the bottle with a firm overhand grip. Cock your wrist up and out. Let the bottle roll off the bottom of your hand, allowing it to make 1 complete revolution in the air. Then catch it so that it lands bottom up, neck down. Now that you have learned the 4 basic techniques, let's talk about the equal time method. You must strive to be ambidextrous. It is essential to develop coordination in both hands. Naturally, you'll start with your dominant hand. When practicing each technique, switch hands. Your eye-hand coordination will only improve with continual practice and only if you give equal time to each hand. To further enhance your Olympic skills, JB will demonstrate over 30 moves of flash and flair. Flash is the specific execution of a move, and flair is that personalized style you apply to the move. We've broken these down into categories according to the degree of difficulty. Our first category is the beginner's category. This is where you establish your base as an Olympic bartender. Let's get started with the beginner moves. Behind the back ice scoop catch. Start with the ice scoop in your dominant hand. Bend your knees and lean back slightly, allowing yourself room to maneuver. Ice cube catch behind the back. Keep the cube in the back part of the scoop. Remember, it's a toss with a cube, not a flip. 3-bottle pour. Place 2 bottles between your thumb and index finger, and the 3rd bottle between your index and middle finger, and pour. 4-bottle fan pour. Place 1 bottle in between your thumb and index finger. Place the other bottle between your index and middle finger. Repeat this procedure with your opposite hand. And pour. Macho Man bottle opener. Hold the bottle with your left hand, cock your right arm and insert the bottle into your lower inside forearm. Then move your arm in an outward motion, releasing the top. Empty beer bottle and squeeze dry. On this move, use the horizontal or vertical spin after picking up the empty bottle and squeeze it dry. Soda straw flip behind the back. Hold the straw between your thumb and forefinger, then flip your wrist back to get 1.5 rotations, allowing enough height to catch it behind your back. Straw in blender to glass pour. Insert straw 1/3 of the way into mixture and pour slowly. Use this move with blended frozen drinks. Behind the back garnish to glass catch. Here's a nice simple move that you can add to any drink that requires a garnish. Ashtray flips. Hold the edge of the ashtray between your thumb, index, and middle fingers. Rotate your wrist while simultaneously flipping the ashtray. There are a few other variations to the same move. Once you flip the ashtray 360 degrees, place it on the bar top. Lighting a match. For some fancy cigarette lighting, have a matchbook handy with the cover closed and 1 match sticking out. The secret to this move is having your matches prepared for striking. Napkin toss. To do the napkin toss, place your fingertips on a stack of napkins. Close your fingers together so you can grab a napkin off the top. Then flick your wrist as you release the napkin. Once you feel comfortable with the beginner moves, you're ready to move on to the intermediate level. This move requires use of the standard flip. The only difference between this and the beginner move is that you're doing 5 glasses in a rapid succession. The standard flip is always a crowd pleaser. Ice cube catch behind the back into glass and back over again. Begin with the cube in the back of the scoop and practice tossing the ice cube straight into the air and catching it in a glass in front of you. Once you feel comfortable with this, bring the glass behind your back and try to maneuver the glass under the cube. Remember to turn your back into the catch. Tin catch behind the head. Bring your left arm around the back of your head. Using the standard flip, toss the tin into your left hand, catch it mouth side up. As you bring your left hand down, give the tin a half spin and place it on the bar mouth side up. Tin in hand, bottle around. Grab a tin in your left hand and a bottle in your right hand. Bring the bottle underneath your elbow, then toss it in the air so it rotates around your elbow. Then catch it with your right hand. By this time, you probably think you're pretty hot. Well, let's see how easily you learn these expert moves. Ice scoop glass toss behind the back. Place an ice scoop around the glass. Use your thumb to hold the glass in the ice scoop. Toss it over your shoulder and catch it with your opposite hand behind your back. Tin and mixing glass combo flip. After the mixing glass is filled with ice and mix, place a tin over the top of the mixing glass and tap the top to ensure a seal. When applying the basic techniques to this move, be conscious of its irregular weight. Mixing glass flip behind the head. This is exactly the same as flipping the tin behind your head, except now you're using glass. Behind the back crisscross bottle tin pour. Start with the tin in your left hand and a bottle in your right hand. Flip the bottle from back to front, then do the same with the tin. Now flip the bottle into the tin. Liquid in tin back flip. Pour liquid into tin. Place right hand over the tin and pull back into a gentle flip. Use enough force so that the tin does one complete revolution. Double bottle forward flip. Start by holding 2 bottles chest high. Toss the bottles simultaneously in the air so that they flip 1 1/2 revolutions. Quickly center the pour spouts over the mouth of the tin. Single bottle flip to tin behind the back. Grab tin in left hand and bottle in right. Do a single bottle flip. As you're doing the flip, move the tin behind your back. The bottle and tin meet simultaneously for the pour. Well flip across body pour, flip back to well. Pull the bottle from the well with one hand and flip across your chest to the other hand. Pour a shot into a glass and then reverse flip the bottle back to the other hand. Empty bottle catch behind the head. This is the same move as the tin catch behind the head. It is more difficult because of the irregular shape and greater weight of the bottle. Make sure you are proficient with the tin catch before you attempt this move. Over the shoulder, bottle drop catch. Place the bottle over your shoulder, pause, and then release it, bringing the same hand around to catch the bottle in the middle of your back. Empty liquor bottle, squeeze and dry. Pick the bottle up and pour remaining liquid into glass. Turn bottle upright and remove pour spout. Flip the bottle behind your back, bring the bottle back around, turn it upside down, and wring it out. 2 bottles simultaneous cross flip. With the bottles chest high, one in front of the other at least 6 inches apart, side flip each bottle 1 revolution. Each bottle is flipped with one hand and caught with the other. 2 bottles simultaneously side flip. Grab 2 bottles and hold them chest high, shoulder width apart. Now simultaneously do a single side flip with each bottle, and as you catch them, follow through into a pour. When you have perfected this move, both bottles will be moving at the same speed and height. Here are a few rules to keep in mind. Always get a feel for the weight of the item that you are working with. The ideal bottle of liquor to flip or spin should never be more than 1/3 full. Never attempt to flip, spin, or toss with wet hands. Never practice on the job. Build your skills and confidence at home. When you are ready to perform at work, always be aware of clientele and co-workers. And remember, safety first. Many bar owners and managers may be skeptical about the accuracy of free pouring. However, free pouring is as accurate as pouring with the use of a shot glass. Olympic bartenders must be proficient with the free pour method. The pour spout was designed to aid a bartender in consistently pouring accurate shots. With about 20 minutes of practice a day for 1 week with the X-Acto pour, a bartender can become proficient with the free pour method. By using a counting method of 1 beat for each 1/4 ounce, you can see how accurately 1 ounce of liquor is measured. There are 7 tubes ranging from 1/4 ounce up to 2 ounces. This allows you to practice pouring different amounts of liquor. Using the Olympic training system, you will soon see the advantages to the free pour method. Not only is it faster, it's a lot more entertaining. Here's a warm-up routine that we have developed to help turn your daily practice into fun. One of the best ways to practice is to get together with a partner and do a synchronized warm-up.
Now that we've covered all the fundamentals, let's mix some drinks. Take, for example, a vodka soda. Here are 3 examples of how to use Olympic principles to make the same drink in a number of ways.